When you look at some of the people that went after you in terms of drug business, most notably BMF and Big Meech, what are your thoughts about it, being that you were in a similar business?
So like, to get as big as BMF did and Big Meech as the leader, that was rare. You know what I'm saying? You only see that like the cartels or even the mafia. You don't see that, with black organizations. And they were structured, like a mafia cartel. So that what made BMF so unique. And on top of that, they made a lot of money, and then they were organized. So you don't really see that in a lot of black groups. So, you have to give them their props. You'll never see that again.
What about the flashiness, though? They had billboards. The world is BMFs. They would put themselves on the cover of magazines and do music videos.
Yeah.
Because I remember I partied with them at one point. And I was looking around going like, this is insane what I'm seeing right now.
Yeah.
These are clearly drug dealers.
Yeah.
No one's selling any records, even though they're pretending that they have a record label. There's billboards. Everyone's got Ferraris and Lamborghinis. Everyone's got bottles of Cristal. In my mind, I'm thinking everyone's going to prison and I don't want to be part of this.
Yeah.
And I separated myself and just watched from a distance. And everything I thought was going to happen ended up happening, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And I like all those guys.
Oh,
Shout out to Big Meech. I've hung out with him. Shout out to Blue Da Vinci. Like, all these guys are cool in my book. But it was clear what was about to happen.
Yeah. Well, the thing of it is, when you make that type of money, sometimes you want to show your success. You want to, in the form of, driving your cars, wearing, certain watches or whatever. I mean, I just go for anybody. So whether you're a drug dealer or a corporate CEO, you like to wear your success or drive your success.
Yeah, so. But showing off your success when that success is completely illegal is a little different.
Yeah, you got a point there, but at the same time, from my understanding, they had a lot of legitimate business as well, real estate portfolios or whatnot. So,
bought drug money. So, they're not really that legitimate.
Well, that's up for speculation. I don't know. I don't know any of the guys.
Big Meech got kingpin charges. It's not like, this is a secret. I mean, he's still in prison right now. So it's not like I'm blowing the seal from, some big secret. Like, it just is what it is at this point.
You're right.
And there's a BMF TV series, so it's all out there. It was all
of public record. You're right.
It's all public record. This is what I'm saying.
Yes,
and
of
it's
course.
sad as to what happened because Meech was a cool guy, man. Like I said, I hung out at his house and everything else like that. And
Well, the good thing of it is he's got a discharge date, so it's not far off from my understanding. So, that's a good thing. Guys like that, they need to be back on the street. From my understanding, I heard his brother got out of jail.
His brother got out a couple of years ago.
Yeah, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
Which is a good thing.
Exactly. Going through what you went through, how did you basically say, I'm done with this drug shit altogether and I'm just going to live my regular square life and not dabble in something that I know that I can make a whole bunch of money in but has serious repercussions?
Well, the thing of it is, when a man loves his family, he put nothing before him. So that was my motivation. I love my kids, and all the money in the world can't replace that relationship. I get arrested, I go to jail. I'm gonna lose all that.
Yeah.
So, money is not worth, the streets is a lie.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't understand that until they doing life in prison, or taking their last breath. The streets are a lie. Streets don't care about nobody.
Right. There's no reward for staying solid, not snitching.
Yeah, no reward.
You come out, there's no big
reward,
pile of money waiting for
pension
you.
plan, no anything.
Yeah. The cartel sometimes takes care of its people, but out here, people get out and they're just broke.
It's every man for himself.
Yeah. And on top of it, everyone I've ever talked to, like the Freeway Rickies of the world, all that money you put aside, that property you put in other people's names.
Oh, they take it. When you go to jail, they take it.
That's it. You come out and they're not giving it back. They're not signing it back on. And that money you put aside gets spent.
Of course.
And there's good excuses as to why it got spent.
That's a part of the game.
That's just all part of it.
Wins and losses.
Mostly losses.
Mostly losses,
man. And honestly, you just got very lucky. Because you could have caught some very major charges along the way.
Yeah. Okay. So lucky, yes. Smart, yes. You got to know when to walk away. Anything you're doing regarding criminality, nobody can do it forever, no matter what you do. Drugs, any other kind of crime. Nobody can make a career at illegal shit for the rest of their life. That's something you can't do.
Yeah.
You know, your day is going to come eventually if you stay in that life. You know, I loved my kids too much. You know, that was more important to me than a pile of money.
Yeah. You were smart enough to actually walk away.
And still here.
Still here.
Still looking good.
Yep. You know, still healthy.
Still healthy.
Still alive.
Still alive.
You know, which...
And they still talking about me.
Yeah, and when you think about it, Griselda Blanco shot to death. Her 2 sons shot to death. Her hitman still alive, but stabbed up and doing life in prison. All types of other people around, either dead or in prison. You were essentially the lucky one, and you got to actually tell your story.
Absolutely.
On top of it. So
a lot of times stories die with people.
Yeah. Exactly. Well, Charles Cosby, man, I appreciate you coming in. Like I said, when Cocaine Cowboys 2 first came out, I watched it, and I'm like, yo, this is dope. One day I'd like to interview this guy.
Vlad, I appreciate that.
No, it was a great project, man. It was and it was so different from Cocaine Cowboys 1 because it just focused on you and your story. Cocaine Cowboys 1 was sort of a lot of different characters.
Yeah, it was all over the place.
It was all over the place.
But CC2 was streamlined just with me and Griselda.
Exactly. Was there a Cocaine Cowboys 3?
I'm not even sure, to be totally honest with you. Okay. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm surprised there wasn't a...
I actually only seen Cocaine Cowboys 2, 3 times at the premieres.
The premieres.
All the years it was on cable TV. And actually Netflix is getting ready to relicense it now.
Well, it's on Netflix right now.
Okay, well, they relicensed it.
Yeah, they've already relicensed it.
Yeah.
So you got a check coming in the mail.
Actually, a big check. A big check. I'm telling you.
I actually watched it on Netflix this morning.
Okay, so
I'm sure that with Griselda,
they relicensed it within last week then.
Right. So along with the Griselda series, obviously it makes sense to relicense.
Yeah, because we was number one on Netflix 6 years.
Yeah.
From 2012 to 2017. 6 consecutive years, number one.
Yep. Well, Charles, man, I appreciate you coming in, and congratulations on being a survivor.
I appreciate you, and I would like to say this in closing. You know, like a lot of people, family, friends, you know, it was like, you know, don't go on Vlad. You know, don't do it. I'm like, you know what? I've been watching dude since the very beginning. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of respect for that dude. I got so much respect for him. You know what I'm saying? And they was talking about, well, you know, the guy who killed 2 people, like, check this out. That dude admitted to murder on camera.
Right.
Vlad didn't do that.
He wrote a book,
yeah,
actually, before I interviewed him.
And he wrote a book, you know what I'm saying? So, but like I say, I fuck with you. I hate it took so long to meet you. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I admire you, brother. I love your platform. You know, you ignite a lot of careers and you reignited old careers, this platform.
Thank
you. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate what you're doing, and, you know, hope to see you at the premiere of my movie.
I can't wait, man. I can't wait for the Charles Cosby movie. Your version of the whole thing.
Legacy.
That's what it's called, Legacy?
Legacy.
Can't wait for it to come out, man. That's what it is. Peace.